What are you doing?
Starting the coals. This is how I was taught in Morocco. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. In America, we'd use lighter fluid. Oop, they're crackling. You just let them start a little bit, and then we're gonna throw them onto the grill here.
Well, this grill is dusty.
A little dusty. It's okay. The food won't be on the dust.
I got the angle. You're gonna like it.
Waiting for the fire.
Did you go to the market today?
Yes, we went to the market and we got all our fruits and veggies today.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're gonna grill up some of last week's vegetables here.
The leftovers.
I promised some shrimps on the Barbie, but we ate the shrimps already. So we're gonna do some veggies on the Barbie with some stories.
Do you think this is gonna work?
Inshallah.
Okay, what's happening?
Still trying to get the charcoal started. Giving it some fanning. I've seen men grilling sardines on the street doing this technique. So you get your fan out of cardboard and you fan the shwaya.
Moroccan technique.
You hear it crackling.
Is it burning?
Oh yeah.
How it's going? Ooh, look! What do we have here?
I have created fire.
Yeah! Woohoo! Fire! We're not gonna be hungry tonight! Unless you fall asleep again. What do we have here? Oh, where did they all go? Oh, there is one. Is this blood in? And after 3 days of rain, wow, we have flowers, and more flowers, and more flowers, and more flowers.
We just want to grill some veggies today.
You can you can still grill veggies.
Ooh, what's that?
Oops, it burns.
The wind's helping us now. I don't need to.
So yeah, that's great. You can tell us a story about your holidays in Tanzania, 2008.
My holidays.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I wanted to talk about is Australia a good place to study?
Study what? Women?
Yeah, you go to study abroad, and abroad is what you can call a woman sometimes.
Okay.
So you go to study abroad.
Okay.
And I highly recommend that everyone studies abroad. If they have the opportunity, we should all study abroad. Take the time. Go somewhere new.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot you could learn when you study abroad. If you've never left your home country, it gives you time to see your country from an outside perspective. So when I went to Australia, I learned a lot about America in that process and why everyone was upset with America and what was really going on. I was living, I guess, with blinders on a little bit, avoiding the news or reading too much into it. But I met people, Norwegians, who told me about mercenaries in Iraq, and this word mercenary was so strong. It was like, you only hear about that with the Spartans.
What is mercenary?
Mercenary is a hired soldier. So they're getting paid to fight, is what a mercenary is. They're not really on anyone's side. They go where the dollar is. So I heard about these mercenaries. I'm like, no way. We have so many Marines and Army. Like, our armed forces is huge. The defense budget And then sure enough, I looked into it, and there's private security firms that had been in Iraq, and that really surprised me. They could act against the normal law of the military, so they had these lucrative contracts, and things went wrong there with Blackwater, or is XE before as well. So I learned about this, and it really just opened my eyes to a lot of things, so I started to investigate more. In terms of the education in Australia, it was excellent. It was the worst I'd ever done in school. I'd never gotten a C in my life. We have grades in America: A, B, C, D, and F. And I'd always get A's and B's until Australia. I got 2 C's. I got the worst
Oh my God,
grades
what
I'd
happened?
ever got in my life. 2 C's and a B.
What happened?
In Australia, there was lots of distractions, you know. It was studying abroad afterwards, after all, so.
Can you define the distractions?
Well, I was 19 when I went to Australia, and in America, you must be 21 to drink or go to a bar or club. So I went to Australia, and I was able to go to the liquor store and go out to parties. It became a habit there, you know. We were going every night of the week almost, it seemed like. We'd go to the casino on Wednesdays, TAPES Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays in Surfer's Paradise, and there was just plenty of house parties during the week as well. We were always finding an excuse to get together, and we would drink boxed wine. I'm gonna take a break just for the prayer. We would drink boxed wine. It's called goon. It was $9 a bag, and it's what all the students drank. Sometimes we'd mix it with apple juice to dilute it, because it was quite strong stuff. And if you drank the whole bag, you could blow it up and inflate it and use it as a pillow. And we did that one night on the beach. We went to Noosa without any plans, anywhere to camp or anywhere rented, and we ended up sleeping on the beach in our surfboard bags, using empty goon sacks as pillows. So it's quite wild. And one thing I think of when I think of Australia is the sausage sizzle barbecues we'd have as we barbecue now. I think of this. And I thought it was really funny. We'd have these big sausage sizzles, and then they just have a loaf of bread, and you take a piece of bread and you just wrap it around the sausage. In America, we'd use more buns for hot dogs or sausages or even hamburgers, but in Australia, we'd just use these pieces of bread and just wrap the sausage. Let's check in on the fire.
How are we gonna eat today? Ooh, it's getting better.
It's getting there. The wind is taking over, so I could do less now. I'll just mix those coals a little bit. It's getting quite hot.
Maybe you need some tools for the coal, to mix the coal. If
It's hot.
it's going into me, I don't wear anything.
Kebabs.
Vegan. It's so hot today. It's finally happening.
Adding some veggies onto the Barbie. Shweya. Hodra fuk shweya.
Go with this? What do you think? You want some French fries with it? No, but we have to look into the options, right? I didn't have the option.
So today's video was a throwback to earlier days in quarantine when I had a much bigger beard. Thankfully that beard is gone now, but if I look at myself here, it's slowly coming back. So I think barbershop video is in need soon to get another challenge from a young barber to see if they'll cut my neck. But I had to go back to throwback video today, a little lost tape of quarantine. where I tell some stories from Australia and how that time changed my life back in 2009. We didn't have any shrimps on the Barbie today, but we did have some veggie kebabs. We started up the Moroccan grill, and I hope you enjoyed today's Shweya story time. We'll see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment for any future stories or questions or things you'd like investigated. Thank you.